It's the holiday season, and what do most people struggle with? Overeating and weight gain. You know, I just read that 90% of people gain weight over the holidays. Wow, that's the majority of us for sure. But the good news is, friends, that you don't have to be a part of that statistic. You know, overeating can be a bad habit any time of the year, not just around the holidays. Did you know that overeating is a cause of disease? Keep listening to find out more. Hi there, friends. I'm Erin Hollander. In his book, Banish Constipation and Colitis, Dr. W.H. Graves says, the eating of excessive quantities of food is one of the most prevalent causes of constipation and ill health. Even though the diet may be natural foods with correct combinations, an excess of bodily needs will clog the system and overtax the digestive organs and the glands, causing weakness of the entire digestive tract. Should this excess be improper food, then of course conditions would be even worse. He goes on to say, there is a limit to the quantity of fluids which can be manufactured by the stomach, the liver, the pancreas, and the intestines. Therefore, when we eat, only a certain amount of the food is digested. The remaining portion will quickly decay with the intestines, producing constipation, gases, destructive acids, and even food poisoning. Without these digestive fluids, there's no digestion because no food is digested until it is acted upon by chemicals and enzymes and reduced to a soluble form. But suppose there was enough digestive fluids to handle the excessive amount of food. Where could it go? The tissues and the muscles can only use a certain amount. The blood and lymph can only carry a certain amount. So if you're an adult, there's no more growth, right? So excessive food is actually a burden, creating obesity for one person or serious diseases of our organs, like the liver, the kidneys, the lungs, the bowels. Did you know that gas alone can cause pain and many other troubles if enough of it is present? It may distend and stretch the bowels, interfere with circulation even, and cause ulceration and inflammation. Excessive gas may cause pressure upon other organs, retarding their normal functions. It's astonishing how much pressure is exerted at certain times by gas in the intestinal canal. Not only does it distend the intestinal walls, but also the abdominal muscles until the clothing has to be loosened for comfort. Dr. Graves goes on to say that thousands are being treated for heart trouble when excessive gas could be the real problem. This pressure may also cause prolapse of the uterus, the bladder, and other organs, indigestion, hernia, circulatory disturbances, and interference with the function of the nervous system. Certain gases, by their chemical action alone, have a paralyzing effect upon our nerves and muscles. Dr. Mervyn Hardinge says, an overindulgence of appetite will also interfere with the higher functions of the brain. That's right, it affects our thinking when we overeat. And we've all experienced that tired, sort of sleepy sensation after a big meal, right? Well, eating too much can becloud our senses and impair good judgment. Wow. So all of this being said, friends, I think it's safe to say that we understand overeating is not a good thing. And if you struggle with this bad habit, you can remember that you're not alone. There is a God in heaven who is ever ready to help you in any situation. He is a prayer away. In fact, when you sit down to a meal, it's a good habit to thank the Lord for His bounties and ask Him to bless the food you're about to eat. Then ask Him, say, Lord, please help me not to overeat, but to eat for strength. The Word of God places the sin of gluttony in the same category with drunkenness. Apart from Christ, King Solomon was the wisest man that lived. King Solomon actually talks about the dangers of overeating in the book of Proverbs. Consider this text. When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee, and put a knife to thy throat, if thou be a man given to appetite. These are definitely words of wisdom that we should ponder. We should ask God to help us where we're struggling in this area. And there is hope. Remember the promise in 1 Corinthians 10:13. There is no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But God is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way of escape, that ye may be able to bear it. God can give us the victory if we cooperate with Him. And He wants us to enjoy healthy food. Embrace a life of temperance, and your mind and your body will be healthier and you'll be happier. Thank you so much for watching, friends. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.